Give it up right now for Donna Kay Yarborough!
Hi, my name is Donna and I am a model. A gynecological model. Seriously, I am the person that your student doctor learns to do that on. Which I'm sure for some of you is a bit of a shocker. But, seriously, I think I deserve some credit for taking one for the team, right? What I do is important. Because you gotta remember, we're barely 100 years from a time where doctor men thought that all women's ailments could be cured with an in-office orgasm. Thank heavens we've come from those dark ages, right? Though I still wish health insurance covered a few of these procedures. No, I don't have health insurance. My end-of-life care is a bottle of antifreeze and a sippy cup. Anyway, people are mystified by vaginas, and this is understandable. There's not a lot of time to neutrally look at them. If you have one of your own, it's difficult to vagina gaze on yourself. And if you're interested in them recreationally, by the time you get face to place with one, you're not really thinking clearly. By that point, it's just a hot hole with a toggle switch. Which is my new favorite euphemism. I'm gonna go Jimmy my toggle switch. People ask me about this work. They say, doesn't it feel awkward? Doesn't it a little like prostitution? And I tell them, of course it does. It is awkward as fuck. It's also great because I get to do things like help student doctors learn how to make a safe space. I don't have to swallow anything I don't want to. And I get $10 extra if they go in the butt. By the way, this is the rectal finger. Everybody show me your rectal fingers. In the name of learning! You've all learned something today, all right. One of the things that I can do for the students, other than being a speculum holster, I'm not even gonna go into that today, because by the time I say the sentence, and then the flesh of my labia got caught in the joint of the speculum. My minge got caught in the hinge. By the time I say that, you're too scarred to pay attention to what I'm doing. But one of the things I can do is help the students keep track of things they do that make the patient feel weird. Such as, one of the things that I'm gonna learn you some more here, so hang on. In the bimanual exam, 2 hands, bimanual. One hand is inside the vagina trying to feel the cervix, which is like that little flesh donut way up in there. And then the outside hand is trying to feel the baby oven and the egg makers. Which makes pregnancy sound like 9 months of cooking a flan. But if you think about it, this hand has a thumb. And that thumb is perfectly placed to touch the one thing that you don't want to touch in a clinical exam. For clarification, in a clinical exam. And that is the clitoris. Some of you were a little slow on the uptake there. Yes, the clitoris. Now, they're supposed to keep that thumb tucked in, or they're supposed to leave it out to the side. But they get distracted, and that thing just starts to drift back in. As nature intended. I decided to help them out. I was just gonna pretend like I was a game of operation. So, if they made contact, I would go, eh. And then they jump, and I get a little treat. Another thing I help them do is pay attention to the words they use. Because think about it, when you are on the table and your legs are spread and your doctor's standing right there, you don't want to hear your doctor say, okay, are you ready? I'm coming inside. which is a real thing a student said to me. Other real things I have heard are, you didn't see me touch myself, did you? I think I'm in you now. And my favorite, oops, I came prematurely. One last thing, I was working a lab where they had to take a labial tissue sample, which is as fun as it sounds. They were scooping a little chunk out of my junk, and and they had to give me like a shot of lidocaine to deaden the area. And my student was a hot fucking mess. He was like dripping flop sweat on me, and he convinced my clit it was like a junior high prom, and he's sitting there gearing up, you know, face to place to give me the shot. And he finally builds up his courage and he looks me in the eye and says, okay, you're going to feel a little prick. To which I said, you can't say that. Don't make any promises you can't keep. Thank you, I'm Donna Kay Yarborough.